Okay, good evening, grade 12. Tomorrow we're going to talk about parts of the sentence. In Unit 2, Lesson 13, we're going to talk about subjects and predicates, and we're going to learn what a subject is and what a predicate is in a sentence. Now, the goal of this is to help us improve our writing and spot our mistakes when we make mistakes in our writing. So this is very important. Okay, let's start. Now, every sentence has a subject and a predicate. Of course, you're asking what a subject is and what a predicate is. A subject is someone. A subject is a person. Let's say, for example, the subject is Muhammad. So Muhammad is a simple subject. Or let's say, for example, that it's a pronoun. So he. So I could say Muhammad, or I could use he at the same time. Now, the simple subject tells you what the sentence is about. So for example, I'm talking about Muhammad. So Muhammad is the simple subject because I'm talking about Muhammad. So the sentence is about Muhammad. Now, the simple predicate is the verb or the verb phrase that tells me what Muhammad is doing, tells me what Muhammad is thinking. For example, Muhammad played football yesterday. So Muhammad again is the simple subject, okay? Now played is the simple predicate because I'm telling you what Muhammad did yesterday. So sentences could be split into two parts, a simple subject again, and a simple predicate. I'll give you another example, and this example is in front of us in the book. Mr. Klein shuffled the papers on his desk. So we're talking about Mr. Klein. So Mr. Klein is the simple subject. And shuffled is the simple predicate. So he moved the papers around on the desk. So we're talking about Mr. Klein again. So Mr. Klein is the simple subject. Mr. Klein did an action with the papers. He shuffled the papers. So shuffled is the simple predicate. Now basically what we're going to do tomorrow is we're going to practice spotting the subject and the predicate, the simple subject and the simple predicate in every sentence. We're going to do it together. We're going to practice it together in the class. Okay, now we're going to go to the next part. We're going to go to the complete subject. Now the complete subject includes the simple subject and any words that modify it. For example, the constant drip of rain. So I'm talking about the rain, but I'm also talking about the rain that it's constantly dripping. Okay, for example, I could try to give you another example, like the guitar, the loud noise of the guitar. For example, so this is the complete subject. I'm talking about the guitar, but I'm also talking about the loud noise of the guitar. So that is the complete subject. Let's go to the complete predicate. It includes the simple predicate and any words that modify it or complete it. So, for example, Selma distributed blankets at the downtown homeless shelter. So that is a complete predicate. So I'm talking about Selma. Selma is the subject over here, but she did something. She distributed blankets at the downtown homeless shelter. So she distributed, so distributed is the simple predicate. Distributed blankets at the downtown homeless shelter is the complete predicate. I'm telling you what she did with the blankets and where she took the blankets and how she distributed the blankets. She gave them to a homeless shelter. And of course, we're going to practice spotting the complete subject and the complete predicate by looking at some of the sentences over here. Then there's a small exercise at the bottom. We're going to write a sentence with a long, complete subject and a short, complete predicate, and then we're going to write one with a short subject and a long predicate. It's pretty easy and it's pretty simple. we're going to stop over here, and this is going to be what we're going to talk about tomorrow. Thank you so much for listening. Try to watch the video. I'm uploading this video on the YouTube, and I'm going to send the link on the Group 12 online Google Classroom, so you'll find it over there. Try to read through it very quickly. I'm going to move up and down slowly so that you can take a look at the sentences clearly. You can pause the video and you can read the sentences. Take your time while reading the sentences. I'm going to move up to exercise 2 and then I'm moving up to exercise 1, and I'm going to pause over here for a second so that you could take a look at the sentences and you can read them slowly by yourself. And of course, I'm going to stop in front of the definition of a subject and the predicate so that you can read it again. Take a look at the example so that it makes sense to you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow in class. Thank you so much. Good night.